And here I am again with another edition of WarZ. This particular character is at Oak Mountain Rest Stop. He recently ran into some pretty good loot, some gorilla armor, an M4, and we're gonna see if we can get some more good loot and then get him to a safe zone. And they sure do know how to make creepy music in this game. And then they sure know how to make it really loud too. As you've noticed, I just took some antibiotics, and guess what? They did not heal me full health like they used to. You'll also notice that there's at least 10 zombies right in this vicinity, if you can't really see them all. Some of them are laying down over there, and plenty of them are over on the road. They decided that it was a good idea to increase the zombie spawn. So now when you're fucked, you're really fucked. However, I'm pretty good at running in this game, and not something I pride myself on, but I know how to get away from zombies. There's one right there on the ground. I'm gonna step on it. Haha, wake up, wake up! Holy shit. Now one quick trick, you can jump onto this. All the zombies that are following you from that direction will get stuck on the edge there. This guy might be trouble. Take him out. Now the zombies are forced to come around. If I go over here, they'll never know the difference. Or maybe they'll just follow me in a big ass circle. Either way, I'm probably just gonna book it, see where I can get, what kind of stuff I can get. And now I feel trapped. And these zombies are fucking loud. Ugh. Oh, you can't sneak away from them anymore. Huge ass. See if there's anything over here. Can of ham. Some delicious foods to keep me from starving to death. I'll show you guys a neat little trick I know for getting away from zombies real quick. Oh shit, they got me. And I might die. Wow. That is literally the first time I have ever died by zombies. There's just too many of them. You can't sprint past them anymore. And you can't sneak by them either. For some reason in this game, your sight bar is like ridiculous. When you're crouching and moving along, you can get with, it's like, let's see, how can I measure this? From where this zombie is, the last zombie, to that barn, is about as far away as you can get from a zombie. And when you're in a town and there's this many zombies, it's nearly impossible to find a space that's this big to crawl through. So, yeah. There was one character. I'll come back with another in just a moment. See you then. And here we are again. This survivor is a fresh spawn. Has absolutely nothing, and I'm not even sure where he's gonna spawn at. So this is gonna be interesting. Have a little sip of my juice here. Welch's, the best. I guess unless like your grandma makes fresh, which my grandma does, which actually is the best. I love my grandma. Who doesn't love their grandma? If you don't love your grandma, you're a communist. Ooh, am I at Echo's compound? Interesting. Generally good loot. Generally lots of people to kill you. But last time I was recording and I came to Echo's compound, it came out pretty good. So let's try my luck a second time. What do you say? You don't get to say anything. I'm already playing. Be wary. I don't like the dark. Especially in this game. Like, I know it's a noob thing, but I'll run around with a flashlight just because I don't like the dark in this game. And it's not even that dark. Ooh, quite a bit of zombies, and I see that some are in there, so it must have chased something. I'm probably just gonna sprint this, have all the zombies get drawn to me, jump onto this here truck, because this one's a safe truck. Truck they can't get into. Or at least I'm fairly certain it's a safe. I wish I could punch him. I could just stand here and punch him with my fist. I don't care if it takes like 100 hits to kill him. I can do something to them. It's better than nothing. Now I want them to come out here, so I can do this. I'm going to sprint over here. See the loot. See the loot. Shit, I might die. Nope. Ah, I did it. Get onto the roof fast enough, they can't do anything about it. Now I think I saw a 9mm mag under there. Not extremely useful for me right now, but let's see if the zombies just wander off by themselves. I'm fairly certain I can. Shit. I was gonna say I could sneak past him at this point, but guess I was lying to you, huh? Very shortly here, I am going to be surrounded. If I can't make it. Oh shit! I thought they already went down. I can't run anymore. Can't sprint. Can't sprint. Ugh. I made it. The point of making. Ooh. How did I get antibiotics? Well, you know what they say, out of sight. Wow, antibiotics are really not good anymore. I am extremely surprised at that. There are just so many zombies right now. Now, I might have seen a 9mm mag over here. Or not a 9mm mag, I mean a B92, and I think it's right there on that table. Nope, bandages. Shit. Oops, close. Don't want to get caught with my pants down. All that loot I just got being used right now to keep me alive. Kinda pathetic. Nothing good in here this time. I think I'm gonna go to Smallville next. Still no weapons, which kind of worries me. A simple hammer could keep me alive, because I can take on a whole fuck ton of zombies with just a hammer. My friends could vouch for me. Sorry if that sounds weird, I bumped my mic while I was taking a drink. I am using a headset, pretty cheap one. It's a Logitech. Ooh, shit, am I lagging? And we're back. Sorry about that. Made a little bit of a cut there because my computer decided that it was gonna crap out. So we didn't get very far. Echo Compound is still right there. Smallville is still in that general direction. If I take a peek here, yeah, that way. All good. Go for a short jog here in the middle of the night. They also added crosshairs, which is a really nice addition, especially for third-person players. I'm not a third-person player myself. Games like Gears of War and Mass Effect were never really my thing. Mass Effect was actually a really cool game. At least the first one was. I played all the way through it. Didn't bother to get Mass Effect 2 or 3 though. It didn't impress me that much. My brothers were huge Gears of War fans, so they got all 3 Gears of War. And I ended up playing that with them too. But that's just generally because I'm a better game player than them and they needed help. Plots anyway. There we are. One of the most camped cities in the game. Campos, or not, is it called Campos? Yeah, it's called Campos. Is probably the most camped city. Loot there is generally really good. If you know where to look, that is. I'm a little worried because I have no weapon and I'm going into a place that's... Oops, why did I do that? There we go. A little bit bigger backpack. And I know it's littering, but someone will find it. Seems like whenever you get near an area like this, the ambient music kicks in. And my brother seems to think that the ambient music changes depending on how many players / zombies are around you. Take it for what it is, but he always seems to be right whenever I get player killed. So he'll be like, oh, a person's around you, and I'll be like, nuh-uh, it's just the music. And then, bang, 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 I'm on the floor dead, and he's laughing at me. Seems to be the way it works most of the time. Oh shit, I didn't want to go in here. Not seeing a whole lot of zombies, which is worrying me a little bit. Maybe they're sleeping. Do zombies sleep? Comment below. Do zombies sleep? Now, generally, I think undead creatures don't need to sleep, but zombies have brains, and brains need to rest. I'm actually gonna crouch here for a little bit. Go for third person. See if we could sneak into the store without having our ass bit up by zombies. And hopefully making it out of here with some loot. Okay, I guess I can't hop through the window. Just cross the window here. Peek around the corner. Nobody. Good. Baggage chips. Come on, hammer. Come on, hammer. Come on, hammer. I'd fucking be happy with a flashlight right now. Can of sodas. Come on. Band-aids. Nothing. Shit. Equip some of this. Keep our band-aids on hand. More band-aids. Yeah, that's more band-aids. Now you hear that right there? Josh tell my brother Josh. He tells me that that's the sound that the game makes when a player is near you. And it gets really loud, and then it just stops. Why am I not? Apparently using your scroll wheel uses items. Not sure why that works that way, but it does. Not seeing anything back there. Nothing in this clinic, which I'm assuming is what this building is supposed to be, because in the back there's like ambulances. So I always assumed that this was some kind of clinic. Or, I wouldn't say hospital, it's way too small to be a hospital. Is there something bigger than a clinic but smaller than a hospital? Not sure. Come on, no whammies, no whammies, no whammies, no whammies. Through. Oh. Intense. If either one of those zombies like took 2 steps towards me, they would have been pissed. They would have been like, "Oh, you son of a bitch! I saw you right there at the corner of my eye. I'm gonna eat your fucking brains." I'd say, "Wow, harsh punishment," and they'd be like, "Fuck yeah, that's how we roll." I'd be like, since when did zombies talk?" And then I'd die. Sometimes when zombies move, I think they're chasing a player, because generally you're far enough away to see them move, but not see what they're after. It kind of worries me every once in a while, because I'll be like, "Oh shit, is there a player over there?" And I'll duck down and hide, and I'll be like all sneaky, and it'll be for no reason, and I'll end up getting killed because I wasted time. Wow, this place is just a bust, and I'm using my scroll wheel again. By the way, shit, I accidentally hit my shift. Just gonna sprint the fuck out of here. Getting the fuck up out of here. I don't know if you guys actually know this, but crouching is the same as if you hold your right mouse button, like zoom in. Your sight meter and sound meter are the same when you're crouching as you are when you do this, but you move faster if you're just right. Oh, player. Saw a player. See him right there, jogging his way across the street. I'm gonna get into the hospital, see if I can find a weapon. Wow, he is using up some ammo. Or I'm not going to the hospital, I'm going to the church. See if I can find a weapon, and I'm gonna see if I can sneak up behind this asshole. Kill him. Now this server has 6 people on here, and what are the chances of meeting someone in a Smallville like this? 100%. I mean, I can almost guarantee you. Okay, not 100%, 99.99%. I can almost guarantee you every time you come in here, you're going to get attacked by a person. Now, I've come in here expecting to find at least a flashlight, but nothing. Also, if you notice, right down at the bottom of the screen, you can see my hands bobbing like I'm sprinting when I'm crouching. That always kind of tickles me a little bit. Oh. Now I'm scared, since I haven't found a weapon. I can't sneak up behind this guy, and he just might pop out coming at me and blow my brains out. For my soda. Oh man, I have to protect this soda. If you guys didn't know, chem lights and soda. That's how you beat this game. That's it. That's all you need to know. Chem lights and soda. Oh shit, there's a zombie right there. Almost walked right into that zombie. I've done that before. I've been crouching, walking around, being all sneaky like, and just walked straight onto a zombie. They're like landmines just waiting to explode. Is that another soda? Oh yeah, that is. That's another soda. Oh, that's like 100 points getting away from that guy. And now I have binoculars. Bitches be praised. Because now I can stare at your tits from bushes halfway across the town. If you live in a town, if you live in a city, I'm staring at you from an alleyway somewhere. Trust me, I am. Now you can get onto this roof and log out. However, I don't recommend it because when you log in, your character will be standing there for like 3 whole seconds before you're actually finished logging in. And it's a very visible spot standing on a roof. Now, I'm gonna just take a quick peek at my map. That way is the way I want to go, so I'm gonna start sprinting that way. I'm gonna see if I can get to the safe zone and give my future me some extra food. Now, one thing about this game that I don't like is the community. The community of this game itself, like the in-game community itself, is generally not good. Most people playing this game don't give a fuck about you and about how you feel when you die. 'Cause They just say they think it's like the way of the game, just to kill everybody, and I find that appalling. That in a post-apocalyptic world, humanity would kill humanity before they let the zombies do it first. I mean, first off, the zombies are bad enough, and people generally can be bad themselves. I mean, it's our nature. War and all those other sins that we commit. I'm not a huge religious person, I'm not a Bible thumper, but the idea of sins is probably very applicable if you believe in a soul. And there's another cut that I'll probably have to make. Where was I going again? Which way? That way. Where was I? Oh yeah, if you believe in a soul / afterlife, you have to believe in some sort of punishment for what you've done in your life. Because those two things kind of go hand in hand. But I don't remember what point I was going to go to, because there was a little intermission there, and I'm not one who's good at remembering things, but yeah. See right there? I need cocaine, asking for friendly people. Probably someone trying to trick you to get your shit. Oh yeah, I remember. This community and how it's appalling to me. Anyway, people in this game generally want to kill you. Like, they want to kill you. It's not just a reaction like most of them say. It's they are pointing their gun at you from the time you step into the building till you come out when they spray you. Because whatever you picked up in that building was so important that they had to have it too. And if not two people can have one thing, then someone has to die. Which doesn't make sense, because if they held me at gunpoint and all I had was a hammer, and they said, don't move, give me whatever you got, I'd probably just drop my shit. Like, in the game, I'd literally just start dropping my stuff on the ground. If they let me go back into the building and out the back door and run away, that would be amazing. I'd be like, oh my god, I'm so glad I lived. Because logging hours on a character is extremely difficult when every time you log in, you die. And eventually, I want to get 20 hours on a character so I can create a clan. And the name of that clan is going to be Death for None. Ooh, I saw a flashlight. It's probably going to be Death for None or Friendly Only. Look at that, two people working together. They're probably on Skype. Skype is an amazing thing for this game. I met quite some interesting people on this game, playing with them on Skype. I hope they didn't see me. I'm not exactly visible. Do they keep going down the mountain, or do they turn towards me? Sprint. 'Cause I don't want to die. 6 people, and I just ran into 2 of them. Actually, I ran into 3 if you count the guy who was in the town. Yeah. It's ridiculous, don't you think? 6 people on the server, and I ran into half of them in one episode of this video. Now, guys, if you happen to be a moderator or game dev, just think of that. Think of how I ran into half the people on the server That guy's definitely tricking someone. There's only been a few times where I believe I've actually gone to one of those places and they were legitimate. But if you're a developer or a moderator or something like that on this game, consider that when you increase the game thing to 70 people. Because on a server for 70 people, when only 6 were playing, I ran into half of them. Imagine how many more people I'd run into if this server was, say, full. And especially if they weren't working together. I'm going to leave you with that today. And thank you for watching. Bye-bye.